I'm walking into the Emerald Hoi An Riverside Resort, Hoi An, with a mix of excitement and skepticism. The pictures online looked stunning, but I've learned to not trust a book by its cover. As I enter the lobby, I'm immediately hit with a blast of heat. The air conditioning, if there is any, is not working. I can feel the sweat dripping down my face, and I haven't even checked in yet. This is not a good start. I approach the front desk, where a disinterested receptionist greets me with a half-hearted smile. I ask for my room, and she hands me a key without so much as a hello or welcome. I'm starting to feel like I'm more of a burden than a paying customer. I make my way to my room, and my heart sinks as I open the door. The room is tiny, with a bed that looks like it's been slept in for weeks. The sheets are stained, and the pillows are flat. I can smell the musty odor of mildew wafting from the bathroom. But it gets worse. The air conditioning in the room is not working either. I'm starting to feel like I'm in some kind of sauna. I can feel my skin prickling with sweat, and my clothes are sticking to my body. This is unbearable. I try to call the front desk to complain, but no one answers. I'm left standing in my sweltering room, feeling like I've been scammed. This is not what I paid for. I decide to venture out to the pool area, hoping to find some relief from the heat. But as I approach the pool, I'm greeted by a sign that says under maintenance. Are you kidding me? This is a resort, not some rundown motel. I'm starting to feel like I've been duped. I paid good money to stay here, and this is the service I get? I'm furious. I approach the front desk again, this time demanding to speak to a manager. The receptionist looks at me with a mixture of annoyance and boredom, telling me that the manager is unavailable. Unavailable? How can the manager of a resort be unavailable? I'm left standing at the front desk, feeling frustrated and helpless. This is not what I expected from a resort. I expected luxury, comfort, and good service. Instead, I'm getting subpar everything. As I stand there, I notice a group of construction workers outside my window. They're building something, but I'm not sure what. All I know is that the noise is deafening. I can feel the vibrations of the machinery through my floor. This is some kind of nightmare. I'm starting to feel like I'm in some kind of trap. I paid good money to stay here, and now I'm stuck in a room that's hotter than the surface of the sun. I'm stuck with a pool that's under maintenance, and a front desk that doesn't care. I'm starting to think that I made a huge mistake. I should have done my research better. I should have read the reviews more carefully. But it's too late now. I'm stuck here, in this sweltering room, with a bunch of uninterested staff who don't care about my experience. I'm left feeling defeated, frustrated, and helpless. This is not what I expected from a resort. This is not what I paid for. I'm left wondering, what's the point of even having a resort if you're not going to provide good service? As I stand there, fuming, I hear a voice in my head. It's the voice of reason, telling me that I should have known better. That I should have done my research better. That I should have been more careful. But it's too late now. I'm stuck here, in this nightmare of a resort. All I can do is try to make the best of it, and hope that tomorrow is a better day. Oh, dear readers, have you ever had an experience like this? Have you ever felt like you've been scammed, like you've been taken advantage of? Let me know in the comments below. Let's commiserate about our terrible experiences and make the owners of this resort know that we won't stand for this kind of treatment. And to the owners of Emerald Hoi An Riverside Resort, Hoi An, I have one thing to say: shame on you. Shame on you for taking advantage of your customers, for providing subpar service, and for ruining our vacations. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Now, dear readers, I'll leave you with a question: what's the point of even having a resort if you're not going to provide good service? Let me know in the comments below.
The state of businesses near Emerald Hoi An Riverside Resort. Businesses near the Emerald Hoi An Riverside Resort have a problem. A big one. And if you're planning to stay here, you need to know what you're walking into. Let's start with the general vibe: overpriced, underwhelming, and, at times, outright hostile. These aren't just bad apples, this is the orchard. A place where charm is a facade, service is a gamble, and value for money? A myth. Vincom Plaza Da Nang, the tourist trap citadel malls near the resort are less about shopping and more about survival. Vincom Plaza Da Nang is a masterclass in how to extract money from tourists while giving them nothing in return. The food? Imagine paying 4 times the local price for a bowl of kalao that tastes like regret. One guest had theirs for 130,000 VND only to find the same dish down the street for 30,000 VND. But it's not just the cost, it's the quality. Fried fish so limp it could be a dish rag, avocado smoothies bitter enough to make you question life. And then there's the service. A manager, when told the food was terrible, simply shrugged, "That sucks." No apology. No concern. Just pure, distilled indifference. But the real kicker? The toilets. Try needing one at 9:30 p.m. only to be kicked out by staff shouting DDD. Go. Go. Go, as they clean up early. Because, apparently, customers peeing inside stores is now a logistical issue. Oh, and the broken escalators? They've been out of service for months. If you're lucky, one will work, but never both at the same time. Palmarosa Spa. The massage roulette spas here don't relax you, they test your patience. Palmarosa Spa promises luxury but delivers confusion. First, the massage rooms. Damp floors, so slippery you might leave with a concussion instead of relaxation. The signature massage? Just a basic oil rub with nothing signature about it, except the price. Then, the payment surprise. After your massage, they'll casually inform you, "Oh, by the way, we only take cash." No warning beforehand. Just a 2.4 million VND bill and your panicked scramble to find an ATM. But the real crime? The skill level. Massage therapists who seem to be guessing what a human body should feel like. Some guests reported therapists laughing at them in another language while delivering the most painful, bone-crushing therapy of their lives. If you want a real massage, walk further. Or better yet, learn to do it yourself. Mango Rooms. The fusion restaurants here don't blend flavors, they blend regrets. Mango Rooms is where you go if you enjoy overpaying for mediocrity with a side of food poisoning. The shrimp served with a Tet holiday discount meaning, probably from last year's batch. One couple spent their next day in the bathroom instead of exploring Hue. The service? Imagine rats running around upstairs, not the staff, actual rats while your fish tastes like it was frozen during the last ice age. And the drinks? A 70,000 VND orange juice that's just water with 3 drops of sadness. The only thing fusing here is your patience with their nonsense. Café Slow Hoi An. The discrimination station. This cafe doesn't serve coffee, it serves attitude with a side of hypocrisy. Foreigners? Treated like royalty. Locals? Treated like an inconvenience. One Vietnamese guest walked in and was met with open disdain while the staff faked smiles for tourists. The coffee? 50,000 VND for something so sweet, it's basically syrup. The toilets? Smell like they've never been cleaned. The rules? No photos, but only if you're local. No outside food, but only if you're local. No common decency, applies to everyone. If you're, "Oh, you know, I was just looking into what happens near Emerald Hoi An Riverside Resort, Hoi An, and wow, some people really just want to ruin vacations, don't they? Like, why? Tourists just want to relax, take pretty pictures, and maybe buy some souvenirs, but no, some businesses here have other plans." First, let's talk about shops near Emerald Hoi An Riverside Resort, Hoi An. Some of them. Well, they like to play games with your change. Like, at Q-Mart in Da Nang, not too far, you know, a tourist bought stuff for 80,000 VND, gave a 500,000 VND note, and the cashier conveniently gave back 100,000 VND less. Classic. The tourist had to ask for the rest, and the cashier acted all annoyed, like they were the problem. Ugh. I bet the tourist left feeling cheated, maybe even double-checking every bill after that. And the cashier? Probably did it again 5 minutes later to someone else. Then there's the Old Town. Oh, the Old Town. Some people near Emerald Hoi An Riverside Resort, Hoi An will tell you, "Oh, you can't go in unless you pay 120,000 VND. But guess what? That's a lie. A group of tourists almost fell for it, 1.2 million VND for nothing. Until they saw others just walking in. No gates, no tickets, nothing. The scammers? Probably still there, preying on the next confused tourist who doesn't know better. And the boats. Oh, the boats. Someone offers you a nice, peaceful ride, and next thing you know, you're trapped, they're demanding extra money, and you're drifting into dark water like some bad movie. One group thought they'd get lanterns and calm waves. Nope. 10 minutes of stress, rush through everything, and the guy even refused to take them under the bridge like promised. I bet they got off that boat shaking, vowing to never trust a good deal again. And then, the foreign scammers. Near Emerald Hoi An Riverside Resort, Hoi An, you'll see them, blonde women with strong accents, acting all friendly, asking if you speak English. Next thing you know, they're offering free holidays or who knows what. One guy on a motorcycle followed tourists forever, like, give up already. They're probably still out there, waiting for someone too polite to say no. It's just sad, you know? Emerald Hoi An Riverside Resort, Hoi An is beautiful, but some people nearby really test your faith and humanity. Like, can't we just let tourists enjoy their 2 weeks in peace?